Hey everybody, Kyle here. Right now, everyone knows it's election season and there are a lot of important issues to discuss. MatPat is here to help us decide, is hype killing video games? This is Deadlock Debate. Good evening and welcome to the very first Deadlock Debate on Live with YouTube Gaming. I'm Kyle Bossman and I will be your moderator this evening. Matt, welcome. Tell us how the Deadlock Debate works.
Okay, so Deadlock, for those of you who don't know, is a popular segment over on my channel, the Game Theorists. Basically, it's a debate format. It's a discussion about some controversial gaming topic, right? Like, which console is best, SNES or Genesis?
SNES.
I mean, I like Sega, I like Sonic. He's a good guy, I'm just saying.
See, well, that sort of discussion is one that we're
game, though.
Even though he's clearly right.
There's a really good franchise on this.
Right, thank you, all right. I'm not sucking up to the moderator or anything. So tonight, because a lot of the fans of this series have been asking for it, we are doing one live right here on YouTube Gaming. The topic is, as the dear moderator has already ceded to you guys, is hype killing video games? My opponent here is JD Witherspoon from the channel Run JD1. Run JD Run, sorry.
I can be the one too, that's fine.
The one and only. Sir, anything you want to say about your channel?
Yeah, I do video games and stuff, guys. It's fun. I play them. I scream at them if they're scary. I yell at them if they're frustrating. It's a good business to be a part of. YouTube, we're here.
What is the noise you make if they're fun?
If they're fun?
Yeah.
You know what? If they're fun, it's kind of like, I kind of just give them that like cool vibe, like, yeah, you did your job, right? That's cool. Yeah. I appreciate you for not frustrating me today, you know?
Sure,
Yeah.
What's your rage sound? See, now
My
I'm
rage?
curious.
I play a Mario Maker, and like that's a game that just is
raging at Mario.
infuriating.
Yeah.
Like you're playing, you're hopping. I'm talking about 2 hours trying to beat one of my viewers' level, because they'll send me levels to like beat, and I can't.
Yeah.
But they don't know, like, I can't. I'm editing these videos. So, you know, I got a 2-hour segment that I knocked down to like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It was just like me going like, oh, this is fun. And then hours of me like, no, God, why? How come I can't get over? And then cut back to, well, thank you for submitting that level.
It was great.
Hey, Jason456, man. Don't send any more. Like that's like the vibe on my channel.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for debating.
Absolutely.
So those of you, to kind of catch you guys up on what the rules of Deadlock are, at least for these live shows, JD and I have both flipped a coin backstage to decide randomly who gets what side of the debate. We each get 30 seconds to present our opening statements. Then we're going to move on to the arguments round, where we each get to present 2 arguments, each one about a minute in length. And then lastly, we close off with closing statements. This final round is, again, 30 seconds. So when you hear this sound, I have to complete the thought, you have to complete your thought, otherwise, you know, Mr. Moderator here is gonna start to give us grief.
I will. And here's the best part, is that you at home, you're gonna get to decide the winner. Go ahead and go to primetimevoting.com right now to get ready to vote your favorite debater to victory. You can cast your vote at any time during the debate, and you can switch. If you say, oh, JD's actually making a lot of sense, I can actually switch my vote mid-voting.
Oh, so it's not one and done. No hanging chads or anything?
You can switch your vote at any point.
We truly live in a technological age.
I make lots of sense.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see if the audience.
The vote will be so clear, no one will have to switch.
It's all about the audience. Anyway, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm thinking I'm ready. Matt, you are arguing anti-hype right now, right?
I am anti-hype, yes. I got anti-hype.
You guys got to get ready faster. This segment, we got to do it.
Okay,
so let's do it then.
Okay, you're going to get 30 seconds for your opening statement.
Do I have to stand?
Please stand.
Man,
use those legs.
Yes.
This is formal. I feel like a presidential election or something right here.
This is that serious.
Don't you be trumping me behind here, like making sounds and stuff. All right, we ready?
Yes, you get 30 seconds.
Okay.
The clock begins now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube Gaming Live Primetime with Jeff Keighley Spectacular, viewers at home, viewers here in the studio, hype is killing video games, and I can prove it in 3 words. Ready? No Man's Sky. Boom. Done. A game that promised and completely underdelivered on every single one of those promises. It is an example of the problem that hype is today. It is bad for the game developers, it is bad for the gaming industry, and most importantly of all, it is bad for you, the gamer. Gonna talk about that coming up in a minute.
Wow.
I'm not supposed to clap for you.
You know, feel free. Please clap for me.
So JD, you are arguing for hype in video games.
Yes.
Do you have your statement prepared?
Hold on, let me get my notes
Okay.
out. Okay. So,
Yeah, you got
Okay.
yeah, we're
That's
good.
great.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
We're putting 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Your time begins now.
Guys, where would you be without hype, huh? Huh? Let's think about that. Where would your favorite games be without hype? What would be Super Mario without a little hype? I mean, I gotta have friends telling me at school, hey man, there's this plumber you should get to know. And you know, that's a thing, you know? I'm talking about Halo, I'm talking about Smash Brothers, Kingdom Hearts. There are games, see, the audience gets it. They're here. You can't see that, well, you can see the back of their heads, but they're going like this. Yes, I like this guy. JD 2020. All right, what? All right.
That is your time. Wow, that's great.
I think I made valid points.
A powerful opening statement. Yes, absolutely. So Matt, you get one argument now. You get 60 seconds on the clock.
Thank you. I'd love to talk about what just happened.
Sure. Please.
I won their hearts? That's what do you mean?
Your time starts right now.
Some people here in the couch right now might be saying a bunch of random video game names that you like, but have nothing to do with the argument at hand, which is hype, okay?
No.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah, Mario, yeah. What does it have to do with hype? Nothing. You know what has to do with hype, though? Vicious cycles. Hype is a vicious cycle where game developers get you all excited about a feature set that's coming out for a new game. Think of Mass Effect 3 and the custom endings that all your choices from the previous two games are gonna end up with. Think about Watch Dogs 1 and that first beautiful cinematic trailer that they released that didn't deliver on the graphics and didn't deliver on the gameplay. What's happening is game developers are getting you super excited about these feature sets, these gameplay mechanics, all these big name titles, and then they're getting you to buy them, pre-order them, no less. We'll talk about that in a bit. And then all of a sudden you have the game and you get disappointed with it. What is otherwise a pretty good game or otherwise a great game, but because they set your expectations so high, you are so fundamentally disappointed and you just leave with a bad taste in your mouth. It is bad for you as a gamer, bad for the franchise, and also just bad for the video game industry.
Wow.
I'm allowed to complete my sentence. A lot of commas in the sentence.
I feel like this debate has started now.
Also Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah, I'm sure that gets
Mario, and Zelda.
And time. Matt, you have to stop sooner or later. No, just kidding.
JD, are you ready for your first arguments?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna put a minute on the clock.
Okay.
Your time begins right now.
All right, like I said before, where would we be without hype, though? That's the thing. You really got to think about that. Some franchises wouldn't exist if we didn't have hype. I mean, there's people at home probably thinking to themselves, yeah, man, Matt's probably right. Some hype can kill games. True, but are we not excited for things like Final Fantasy VII, the remake? I mean, if we don't have that in our lives, that hype, that thing that's like, you know, what is that? That's heart. That's feeling. That's what that is. I mean, that game, we've got the Halo franchise. Like, I mean, if Halo didn't get off the ground and play with all your friends and you start doing LAN parties, none of us would know, you know, how to destroy the Covenant. I mean, it's got 6 games, guys. I mean, it's a franchise. Things have to be done in order to keep the hype alive. I just don't want the hype to die. Can the hype not die, guys? I mean, come on, let's do this. Hype don't die. Hype don't die. Hype don't die. Hype don't die. All right, I think I made my point, you know? Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm gonna have to ask the audience not to participate. We can't permit that.
Thank you, guys.
JD clearly going for an emotional appeal. Matt, how will you
I
respond?
thought it was perfectly logical, actually. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't die.
Do you have your second argument prepared? Are you ready?
We'll see.
Okay, we're putting another minute on the clock.
We'll see if logic or heart wins the day today.
Hashtag hype don't die, guys. I mean, you can tweet it at me. It's fine.
The Twitter trend, hype don't die.
Okay,
All
we got a minute on the clock. It's
All right,
ready.
let's do
it's
it.
ready for you. Your time begins right now.
I have a statement for you guys. Let's make video games great again, shall we? Make video gaming great again. Thank you. Yes, this man wants to make video gaming great again. Yes, he does. You, Joe Plumber at home, want to make video games great again. I can do the heart thing.
He's pushing an agenda.
No, but anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand once again, which is hype in video games. That vicious cycle I talked about before. We live in a day and age where games are made or broken off of the pre-order sales that come before the game is even released. And that is dangerous when it comes to hype. Because what does that mean? That means the video game developers can lie to you, can market you all these amazing features that are ultimately going to underdeliver, and they're going to get your money before the game is even released. Right? And then when the game is finally out, they have no responsibility to deliver you the game that you wanted. They already have your money. So the dual combination of pre-orders coupled with hype is a dangerous thing that is leaving a bad taste in the mouths of gamers like me, and I'm sure gamers like you at home. Heart.
Yeah.
Heart.
All right.
I'm talking about their pocketbooks, man.
Okay.
Do you know what's insane is how Matt is ready to end the argument right as the seconds tick down.
It's his show.
I cannot believe this. JD, do you have your second argument?
I am ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We're going to put another 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins right now.
Okay. You guys want facts? Here's some facts for you. Yes, I agree. Hype can do bad things, you know. There are our mighty number 9s out there. There are our Sonic Booms, our Titanfalls. I did not like the first one. You know, it's just, that's a thing. But then again, there's hype that can be positive. Round of applause. How many people knew or played Pokemon before Pokemon Go came out? Okay, how many didn't know anything about Pokemon, just got into Pokemon Go, and next thing you know, is really, really enjoyed it? Anybody just get into it randomly, huh? No?
2!
Well, you guys are not the majority here, it doesn't matter, but the rest of the people in the world brought into a new audience of Pokemon players because of Pokemon Go. We wouldn't have that without hype. We wouldn't have that without friends being like, dude, did you catch Pikachu yet? And it's like, I got a job, man, what are you talking about? But it's like, hey man, this is your job now. Hype for life, everyone, hype for life.
JD, your arguments are innovative.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is now time for closing statements. Matt, are you prepared to close your debate?
I think JD's been doing it for me the whole time,
Whoa,
honestly.
whoa. Hey, man, wow.
That's like a compliment. I'm a closer, that's good. That means I get things
You
done.
do get
I'm the
things done.
Kobe Bryant of this conversation right
You're
now.
a doer.
What do you mean?
Don't make sports ball references. No one gets
Sports
those.
ball.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
All
you have
right.
30 seconds
All right.
on the clock, Matt. Begin your closing statement now.
I think we've talked about a lot of really important issues today, but let's talk about something that's a bit more personal. JD, tell me about the 4th and 5th Halo games. How did you feel about those?
Okay, look, I got emotional, right? Because I thought Halo was done, you know? As soon as Halo 3 was over, I was like, I'm cool, that was fun. You know, Master Chief's out of my life for the rest of my life. And then, I don't remember which E3 it was, but it was like, maybe 2011, I don't know. I woke up
We only have 30
to the
seconds, just
announcement.
let's
Yeah,
plow
I
through
mean,
the
I'm just gonna
memory,
take
shall
your
we?
time, it's fine.
okay.
I cried. That's what you wanted to hear?
Well,
I cried.
no, hold up. This doesn't count on the. Okay, you cried.
We got time.
You were hyped about the release of Halo 4 and 5, yes?
Yes.
But then you played the games.
And I enjoyed it, but
But what?
it met all expectations.
No,
I
it did
loved
not.
Because it was
He
amazing.
did not say that
It was
backstage.
amazing. It was
Backstage,
amazing.
he was like, "Oh man, those were
Backstage?
disappointing
What are you
games."
talking
The
about?
hype built him up, and they let him down.
Do you know how to win an election? Are you kidding me? No, just kidding.
JD, we need to know, for the sake of the debate, whether they were tears of joy or
No, they were
tears
joy.
of pain.
No, they were joy.
Joy leading up.
That's like
when it was
one-
announced, there were tears
It's one of my
joy.
favorite franchises. That and Super Smash Brothers are like my top 2. But like Master Chief, like he resonates with me. Like,
So would you
he's-
say 4 and 5 were like definitely met the hype?
he's like, yeah, he's like the father I wanted, but I got mine type of thing, you know? Like he fought for everything I stand for. My dad just like, you know, he just does stuff.
Master Chief just fights aliens. This is a whole other debate. JD, do you have your final?
And he has the same
I
name.
feel like that's actually very
Yeah,
factual.
we have
There's
the
not much
same name
debate
too.
there.
Me and Master Chief, his name's John, my name's John. I mean, come on, guys. You guys just don't understand. They don't get hype, you know? Right, audience? Don't let
No,
hype
do
die.
not
Don't
do
let
not
hype-
do that. Do you have your
What?
final statement prepared?
Yeah, I'm
okay,
ready.
all right, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Okay, we start with a chant. Don't let. No, I'm just kidding. All right. You know, I come to some agreements with my buddy Matt here, but I'm just saying I think hype is very important. Honestly, I mean, think about hype in this scenario right now. You guys don't know who I am. You have no idea who I am right now. You guys are sitting back like, who's this random guy on the couch with a guy who's like probably really popular? But now, I've built up hype that makes you want to know me, you know? You guys are in your head at home. You guys are thinking about it too. You're like, dang, I should go check out that YouTube channel because this is one interesting guy. YouTube.com/RunJDRun if you want to check it out. But, you know.
JD, that is your time.
I am hype is what I'm trying to say. That's all.
You are the embodiment of hype.
Can I get a round of applause for
Yeah,
hype?
absolutely.
Thank you. I didn't hear a buzzer. I thought I had.
Oh, it happened right before you plugged your URL.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oops. I had to
Whatever it takes. So that's the end of the debate. I need to know between you two, who you think won this debate?
I think I may have won the debate, but I think JD won himself a couple more subscribers.
We're
I
about
think
to
he's
find out.
wrong.
The audience went with MatPat. 75% of the audience thinks Matt won the debate.
All right, there you go.
JD, are you okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, production.
That
was totally started by the producers. No one in studio wanted to clap for
you
it.
did it, Matt. Hype is dead. Whatever.
Good. Truth in marketing our video games,
Now
JD.
all our games are gonna be like No Man's Sky. Are you happy now?
No, they're not. Do you even know what you were arguing for?
Hype don't die. Hype don't die.
I'm done.
Hype
You're out of
don't
here.
die.
The segment
Hype
is
don't
done.
die.
The segment is
Hype
over.
don't
We're done.
die. Woo!
That is.
All right, guys.
Did I do a bad job as moderator?
You
Is
did
that my
great.
fault?
You
did
were
great.
awesome. You were awesome. Thank you.
we gotta toss the show back to Jeff. Jeff, I want to know who you think won the debate.
I have to go with MatPat. 3-1 for MatPat. I'm with the fans.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
JD, nothing against it. It was a great debate on both sides.
I can't even look at you,
And we
Jeff.
can't wait for the next deadlock.
He's gonna steal your cookies
Good
out
stuff.
of the
All
green
right,
room.
congratulations, guys. That was awesome.
Great,